Hi guys, this video is to show you how I hold my doors on my own with this simple door jig. Anyone can make it out of 6x2, 4x2, and basically cut enough to get a wedge at an angle, one side square, and you have got a safe door that won't fall over when you're trying to do the hinges. Really handy when you're doing glass or heavy doors, but this makes you work safer. You can keep all your kit where you are. Happy days. Remember, the slower you go, the faster you go. Hi guys, thanks for coming back. Basically what I'm doing is showing you hanging doors. This is how I do it with my jig. I done a video earlier of the jig itself. So basically, when you get your door, you shoot it in position. So I'll just explain you what that means. So shooting the door in means getting it so it fits the opening that you're proposing to swing the door. This is an existing job, so I'm using existing hinge positions and existing latches. So basically I get the door in, I bump it up to the top so that I've got an equal distance round, and I use the new hinge and lift the door up with the old chisel and hammer method. So I've got the door tight. I then make sure that it's square, it looks parallel, and then I literally mark out the hinges. So from example of this door I'd done just a minute ago, this is the toilet door. To give you an example, this situation, the door lining was miles out, right? It was tight this side. So in this case, shooting it in, you take it out of the hinge side. So I've done 2 strokes up and down with the planer. It then frees up this side. So that this side takes another 1 or 2 strokes once you've got the hinges on. But what I mean by positioning and shooting in the door is you've got a parallel uniform gap all the way around, and these lines look straight and not on the wonk. So this property, it's existing door linings. I can't change them. They're finished, they're decorated. So I've got to shoot each door in individually, which is what I'll do today. And I've done this with this door. I've marked out my hinges. I'm now chopping them out. I'm using a 2-inch chisel because, you know, I find that easier. So I'm just going to pop the camera there so you can see me do that. I chop this in, fit the hinges, and we go from there. So I always keep the lines in. I go 2 taps. 2 taps every time. That sound in your head knows that you've cut the depth required for the hinge. If it was a fire door hinge, I'd do 3 taps. I always like doing these lighter doors the traditional way. And then if I'm doing fire doors, I like to get the router out and use the router just because it's faster. In this case, I'm doing it traditionally. And you can see, I'll just show you. I need GoPro camera really, don't I, so you can see what I'm doing. So they're all cut out. That way. So that's cut out now, so I can pile it, screw those on. And then what I'll do is I'll then show you how I hang it. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video. So what you'll find with older properties as well is when you're doing existing hinges, that the hinge positions or the hinge screws they used in the old days were flathead screws. So the what I class as the shaft of the screw is slightly thicker than these modern screws. I mean, this is Howden's Joinery. Everybody knows who Howden's Joinery are. They send you these pathetic screws with their hinges, which are great. I never use them. I use my own riser 4.0s by sort of 35s, 40s, depending on what I need to do. And this argument, I'm going to show you what I do to hang it. So it's a bit hard because it's just me. I've got no one to sort of hold the camera, but I will try my best using site equipment. And I'll place the camera where you can see me, hopefully, and you'll see me swing this door. So, how I start? The old-fashioned trick is instead of trying to hold the door, if this was a heavy door, it'd be really heavy to sort of like hold it on the hinge. So you basically bring the top hinge towards your existing cutout, and you literally tilt the door until it basically fits in the hinge and it's free. It's not going to fall over. Then get your drill or your pilot drill, pilot your holes. For this demonstration, I might have to pack the hinge out because whoever done the hinges in the 60s took a bit more of the door lining than they should have. Same here. I'm doing this basically for you guys so you can see. And then I'll adjust the video to suit. So that's that, and hopefully it shouldn't catch and we should be there. So I've got to do some little tinkering with the hinge, but there you go. You've seen a door from start to finish. I've got to bring that button hinge over a little bit because it's a bit too far away from me closing side. But you can see there now, that modern door is now gone in that door lining by using those methods. You see there, I've got to pack out the hinge because whoever done that in the 60s was a little bit chewy of the old door lining, and that will sort out the bottom as well. So there you go, that's how you do it. These are pocket doors, so you only need 2 hinges on a pocket door, and that's it guys. That's how you basically shoot a door in. The next videos I'll do next week, I'll show you how I set up and do handles and latches so you can see that. But this video's purpose really is just showing you how to swing a pocket Howden's standard door. Thanks for watching. Remember, the slower you go, the faster you go. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share my page. Thanks for watching.